Everybody ready? You're good to go. Regular meeting of council to order on March the 10th, 2025 at 7 p.m. I'd like to recognize that we're on Treaty 5 territory, ancestral land and its wasted Cree Nation, homeland to the Métis. May I have an approval of the agenda? Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, Councillor Saul, all in favor? Thank you. I have regrets for this evening's meetings from Councillor Oberdorfer and Councillor Lundmark. Thank you. Next, community comments and feedback.
On Chuck, 20 Ash Street. I got a couple of things I want to bring up today. First, I was wondering if you were meeting yet with council on the budget.
Nope, there haven't been any budget meetings yet.
Still nothing. No race, I guess. No need to look into any tax breaks for people or anything like that. Why get on it, I guess. Okay, next thing. I brought it up at the committee meeting, Hemlock sidewalk. Hasn't been plowed all winter. Still hasn't been plowed. Next time I'm on Old Road, should I do it myself? Is that how it's gonna get done?
So I did reach out to the property owner of 128 Hemlock. I'm waiting for a response on it. I know part of it is they're trying to get a permanent fence erected where that construction fence is now. But once I have a full response, I'll bring it to council.
Fence building season is what, July? The snow will be gone by July.
Okay. We're gonna go into adoption of minutes. 5.1 is adoption minutes of regular meeting of council. February 24th, 2025. Resolution 2025-028, moved by Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, seconded by Councillor McIver. Be it resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of council held in council chambers, City Hall, Thompson, Manitoba, on Monday, February 24th, 2025, be adopted as circulated. Administration,
Nothing.
Councillor Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, any comments?
No comment.
Council, comments? Call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. Five point two is adoption of minutes for committee as a whole meeting, March 3rd, 2025. Resolution 2025-029, moved by Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, seconded by Councillor McIver. Be it resolved that the minutes of the committee of the whole meeting of council held in council chamber, City Hall, Thompson, Manitoba, on Monday, March 3rd, 2025, be adopted as circulated. Administration,
No, nothing to
Deputy
it.
Mayor,
Nothing.
council. Call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. Next, we're going to go into resolutions. 6.1 is a resolution to excuse me, to approve the City of Thompson strategic plan. Resolution 2025-030, moved by Councillor Wong, second by Councillor Chong. Be it resolved that council approve the City of Thompson strategic plan, planning attached hereto as Appendix A. Administration,
This was a council initiative to develop a short-term plan for the next 2 years on where they'd like to see a focus for the city of Thompson, as well as some changes to the mission and vision of the city.
Councillor Wong, this mover, any comment? Any other council comments? Councillor Valentino,
Yeah, thanks, Mayor Smook. I'm gonna be supporting this. I was unfortunately unable to attend, but I'm super happy to see how much council was engaged. in doing this and with our administration. And I know that Mr. F was a good couple of days here, so I'm really happy that we've talked about it and that it finally got happened. And I think it's a good like roadmap and opportunity for council for the last part of this term. So I think it's great. Thanks.
Thank you, Councillor Saul.
Thank you, sure a lot of those comments as well. The only thing I'd add is, if we can have some mechanism over the next few years to make sure we have reporting on the plan. A lot of these plans tend to gather dust on the shelf, so I'd like to see it, make sure that's always referred back on a regular basis to see how we're doing.
Thank you. I do believe that would be up to all of us to keep that on track. And I also would like to comment that I was very happy that we had taken the next steps and got this plan done. Thank you all. Call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. Next, we're going into 6.2, and Councillor Chong has asked to be excused. 6.2 is a resolution to approve 50% reduction of the fees for the United Steelworkers Local 6166 hockey tournament. Resolution 2025-031, moved by Councillor Valentino, seconded by Councillor McIver. Whereas the USW Local 6166 will be hosting a hockey tournament on April 14th to 17th, 2025. And whereas the USW Local 6166 have requested the City of Thompson waive 50% of the fees associated with the rental of the CA Nesbitt Arena. And whereas at the March 3rd, 2025 committee of the whole meeting, council reviewed the request and recommended the 50% of the fees associated with the rental of the CA Nesbitt Arena be waived as per the waiving of fees policy. Now, therefore, be it resolved that council waive 50% of the fees associated with the rental of the CA Nesbitt Arena for the 2025 United Steelworkers Local 6166 hockey tournament at a cost not to exceed $1,140.13. Administration.
Nothing further.
Councillor Valentino, comments?
Thank you, Mayor Smook. I'll be supporting this as I have over the years, and kudos to President Lukey for taking the initiative to keep this going. Definitely being known as the last thing that takes place before the ice plant gets turned off. So I think it's good. Thanks.
Thank you. Any other councillors' comments? Okay, seeing, definitely it's our city workers are involved, Mantle the Hydro, and mine employees and that, so it's definitely a great few days there for the teams to compete against each other. So with that, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? Here. Somebody asked Councillor Charlie to come back in. Councillor Chong has returned to the room. 6.3 is a resolution to approve early purchase of self-contained breathing apparatus for the wastewater treatment plant and Thompson Regional Community Center. Resolution 2025-032, moved by Councillor Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, seconded by Councillor McIver. Whereas the self-contained breathing apparatus used at the wastewater treatment plant in Thompson Regional Community Center are Honeywell units and have been discontinued by the manufacturer. And whereas in order to standardize with existing SCBA across our facilities, administration recommends MSA G1 industrial units, which are available at via the canoe procurement program. Now therefore be it resolved that council approve the early purchase of 5 self-contained breathing apparatus from the canoe procurement program at a cost of $37,683.13, taxes included, which will be borne from the public safety reserve. Administration.
Yeah, so this is a mandatory item that we have to get in place. And as we said, the existing units no longer have certification because they've been discontinued. So it's imperative that this resolution pass tonight so that we can procure these replacement units.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, I've been in favor of this motion, as a person who wore one of these SCBA's for over 10 years on mine rescue, I know the importance of having it, especially when you're in confined space and, but we need to be in compliance with the new units, so I'm definitely in favor of this.
Thank you. Further comments from council, Councilor Chong?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I forgot to ask a question about. Like, we are ordered the SCBA for the sewage treatment plant and TRCC, but what happened to the water treatment plant? Is that outdated too?
I believe these are also with the water treatment plant, right?
Water treatment plant already has units that are in compliance.
They're not outdated.
They're not outdated. They did not have the Honeywell units there, no.
Oh, okay,
And these will be compatible with the fire department as well, so multiple departments will have the same standardized unit.
okay, that's good, thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Valentino.
Thanks, Mayor Swift. So is this gonna affect like a lot of places with these Honeywell units being discontinued?
No, so several councils back, the fire department always had MSAs. And under one of the procurements, they went for a Honeywell. The Honeywell was found not to seal well outside of cold weather. So those were repurposed indoors to the indoor facilities because they were still certified. And were used at the water plant, wastewater, those sort of places, and the fire department returned to MSAs. So they were they're kind of one-offs. And now that they've lost their certification, we'll just move on and keep it standardized across the city.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay. Thank you. Call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 6.4 is a resolution to approve early purchase of lighting replacement for the Thompson Regional Community Center. Resolution 2025-033 moved by Councilor Valentino, seconded by Councilor Chong. Whereas the existing lighting in the Thompson Regional Community Center is outdated and inefficient with no LED conversion. And whereas Efficiency Manitoba has pre-approved full funding under the business lighting program to replace 521 fixtures and controls with energy efficient products. And whereas Cobra Mechanical and Wesco are ready to proceed with the $566,958.94 project, fully covered by Efficiency Manitoba. Now therefore be it resolved that council approve the early capital purchases and installation funded from the building reserve. And be it further resolved that reimbursement funds be returned to the building reserve upon project completion. Administration. Wow.
Yeah, so good evening, Mayor and Council. So as we all know, and I must give kudos to our facility manager, Stephen Allen, for his work in this field. This will be the third Efficiency Manitoba application that we submitted and we received funds for. So we did replace all of the fixtures in the CNS Arena and the Bill Capacity Wellness Center last summer to the price of $153 and change. We received that check, fully refunded check about 2 weeks ago on that project. He also did work here at City Hall with one of our smaller light replacements downstairs. We got a check back on that one for about $2,600. Again, covering all of the installation and materials with that. He basically took a swing at the park and hit the grand slam, and we basically have been pre-approved to replace every remaining fixture of the TRCC. So that's offices, common spaces, boardrooms, classrooms, that are not already on LED to convert them to LED at a total price tag of whatever, sorry, $566,000. So, he works with Efficiency Manitoba. They're the ones that kind of get all the pricing all together. Reason we're bringing this to it now is, this pricing was all locked in a while ago. So we wanted to try and get it approved. We're asking for early budget approval now so that we can get going with the project. Essentially, it's the same thing. We will pay the invoices once the project's done and we get the certificate of approval from Manitoba Hydro that everything's done. Steven then basically bundles up all the invoices, sends it to Efficiency Manitoba, and they cut us one check for the total price. So really successful on this in the past, and Steven's done a great job in securing funds to get our building converted over to LED.
It's definitely been a great job of having Stephen work with Efficiency Manitoba. Councilor Valentino is the mover. Do you have any comments?
Yeah, thanks, Ms. Book. I'm definitely supporting. This is fantastic. Yes, kudos to him, and I think it's definitely noticeable in the CNS Bid Arena with those lights this past winter. And I think it's also good knowing that we're hosting the games next March, that facility will be all properly lit and everything. It'll be good. So yeah, for sure. I mean, supporting it obviously.
Thank you. Any other councilors' comments? Councilor Saul.
Thank you. Just one quick question. That same room that we're reconverting back to, the playground, would this be covered where we'd be able to adjust the, oh, that's great. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none, call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. Call for adjournment. Councilor Valentino, Deputy Mayor. All in favor?